Hi everyone, my name is Zoe and I work for Lishawn's Consulting. Today we'll be diving into how New York became New York, the big apple we live in today. Hope you learned something new. Enjoy!
New York City is one of the most famous cities in the world. Today, millions of people live, work, and study in the city. However, New York City looked very different hundreds of years ago. The city grew from a small settlement into a huge and important city. Many different groups of people helped shape its history. In this presentation, we will learn how New York City became the city we know today.
Long before the Europeans arrived, the area of New York City was home to the Lenape people. They lived around rivers, forests, and islands of the region. They hunted, fished, farmed, and traded with other communities. The Lenape had their own language, tradition, and social systems. They traveled through the area using paths and waterways. Their history is an important part of New York City's history.
In the early 1600s, Dutch explorers and traders began arriving in New York area. The Dutch wanted to control trade and build a settlement. They established a settlement called the New Amsterdam on Manhattan Island. The location was useful because it was close to important waterways. The settlement became an important center for trade. People from different parts of Europe also came to live and work there.
New Amsterdam continued to grow during the 1600s. The settlement had homes, businesses, farms, and a busy harbor. People from different backgrounds lived and worked there. Trade became an important part of the settlement's economy. The Dutch built walls and other structures to protect the town. One famous street near the old defensive wall eventually became known as Wall Street.
1664, English forces took control of New Amsterdam. The Dutch surrendered the settlement to the English. The English renamed the settlement New York in honor of the Duke of York. This was an important moment in the city's history. New York continued to grow under English control. The city remained an important center for trade and transportation.
New York played an important role during the American Revolution. The city was occupied by British forces for much of the war. Many buildings and homes were damaged or destroyed during the fighting. After the American colonies won independence, New York became part of the United States. In 1789, George Washington was inaugurated as the first U.S. president in New York City. For a short time, New York City served as the first capital of the United States.
During the 1800s, New York City grew rapidly. More people arrived from other parts of the United States and from other countries. New roads, bridges, buildings, and transportations were created. The city also became an important center for businesses and trade. In 1998, the five boroughs were brought together to form a greater New York City. Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx and Staten Island became one city.
Millions of immigrants came to New York during the 1800s and 1900s. Many arrived through the city's busy ports, including Ellis Island. Immigrants came from countries across Europe and later from many other parts of the world. They brought their language, religion, food, music, and traditions with them. These communities helped create the diverse culture that New York is known for today. Immigration continues to play an important role in the city's identity.
During the 1900s, New York became one of the world's major cities. Skyscrapers changed the city's famous skyline. The subway and bridge made it easier for people to travel around the growing city. Wall Street became an important center of global finance. New York also became famous for entertainment, art, fashion, music, and sports. Today, people from around the world recognize New York as a major global city.
New York City today is made up of five boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and the Staten Island. More than 8 million people live in the city. People from many different cultures and backgrounds call New York home. This city is famous for places such as Times Square, Central Park, the Statue of Liberty, and the Empire State Building. Its history includes Native American communities, Dutch and English settlers, immigrants, and generations of New Yorkers. Understanding this history helps us understand why New York became one of the most important cities in the world.
Thank you for watching our video. I hope you learned something new about how New York became New York. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment something you found interesting, something you never knew before, and come back for more videos. Thank you.